PL-400 Microsoft Power Platform Developer updated material with 185Q and as can guarantee you success in the first attempt. Share some Microsoft PL-400 exam updated questions with you. 1. You need to improve the efficiency of counting warehouse inventory. What should you create? A model-driven app that allows the user to key in inventory counts. B. A Power BI dashboard that shows the inventory counting variances. C. A flow that updates the warehouse counts as the worker performs the count. D. A Canvas app that scans barcodes to allow a warehouse worker to select inventory counts. 2. You need to modify the Power Automate flow to resolve customer's issue. What should you do? A. Add a configure run that is set to is successful. B. Add a data operation that specifies the false conditions. C. Add a condition containing approval hierarchy. D. Add a timeout setting to the approval flow. 3. You need to ensure that users can create the required charts. Which two actions should you perform? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Create a quick view form to show the account's entity. B. Configure filter fields in the annual revenue field. C. Add the facility field to the account form. D. Delete the annual revenue field from the account form. E. Create a view with annual revenue sorted lowest value to highest value. 4. You need to configure that the mobile app meets the requirements for phone entries. Which expression should you use? A. Plain text. B. Is match. C. Is type. D. Is numeric. 5. You need to create an application to deploy to other pharmacies. What should you do? A. Navigate to customize the system and export everything to a managed solution. B. Recreate customizations in a new environment. C. Export the solution as a managed solution. D. Write a web API to move customizations. 6. You create a Power Apps app that integrates with Dynamics 365 customer service. You update the app and run Solution Checker on the original solution. You receive an error stating Solution Checker cannot export the solution. You need to determine the primary cause for the issue. What is the primary cause? A. The original solution is locked because there is a dependent patch. B. The solution was not exported before running Solution Checker. C. The environment is an administrator mode. D. Solution Checker cannot check default solutions. 7. You are creating a custom connector in Power Apps to connect to a third-party application. The definition in the connector must be set so that it is not visible to the end user. You need to select the appropriate visibility parameter. Which parameter should you use? A. Important. B. None. C. Internal. D. Advanced. 8. You are implementing custom business logic in a Power Apps portal. You need to use liquid templates to display dynamic content. To which 3 entities can you include liquid code? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Content snippet. B. Web page. C. Web template. D. Page template. E. Portal settings. 9. An organization implements Dynamics 365 sales. You need to trigger a business rule when the main form is saved. What should you do? A. Write a business rule to trigger on a change of modified on field. B. Set the scope of the business rule to one specific form where business rule triggers. C. Set the scope of the business rule to all forms. D. Set the scope of the business rule to entity. 10. A company has an application that provides API access. You plan to connect to the API from a Canvas app by using a custom connector. You need to request information from the API developers so that you can create the custom connector. Which two types of files can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. YAML. B. WSDL. C. OpenAPI definition. D. Postman collection.